Hello everyone, Irene Krause playing as Athena Artist here on my YouTube channel yet again, and we're going to start a playthrough, and I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this up because if there is an update for the game, then I probably won't be able to start it over. But we're going to start a new game that is on the more difficult setting because I know that that's what a lot of my viewers like to see. I'm going to go with a medium setting for the resources though, simply because I don't want to make things, and I am going to go with hardy survivalists. Like I said, I want to make it difficult so you could get an idea of what that's like. Yeah, let's go with a medium there. And once again, we're going to go with 2 fighters. I don't know why I always pick those, but those are the 2 I always seem to pick. So, and I'm going to go, well, obviously purple. I must have my purple. But let's kind of go with this one this time. And we're going to go again with Krause Haven. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this series going, but we'll see what we could do. Nah. Well, that's sort of redundant. No, let's do with that one. So this is going to be, as you could see, a quite difficult level. Now, I do not have any mods installed because, well, with the game being updated so frequently, I just don't see the sense in getting into testing the mods because by the time I get around to testing things, the game's being updated and you got to start all over again anyway. Okay, folks, here we go, and we have our little, now I can't remember what it was the game wants to call these. I remember it for a while and then I forget it again. Okay. Anyways, as we know, we've got a lot more arid land here because with this, whoops, let me try to zoom out some more so I can, like I said, I like my view to be sort of perpendicular. Really do wish when I hit the sea, which would take me back to where my campsite is, it would always kind of reset. Now, oh, I think I actually have enough water to get my water collector set up for once. We'll see. And I think I'm going to put my campsite back out in here. There. And we will, oh, that's right, I gotta wait for this person to run over and actually build the darn thing. Let me speed the things up just a little bit. There. And now let's invite our colonists in. And there we go. We're going to pause our game right there. Now, I've got my first two specialists. Let me see if I did get that right, that I actually have access to some water here. Yay! It's not as efficient as I'd like. But it's better than nothing. So let's see, where could we put... We could put one over in here somewhere. Or... That's unexplored. And that's unexplored. So I guess this... 9-1. I guess that's about all I'm going to get right now. So, now, like I said, I like to use these... Well, there's some sort of pollution in there, but I'm not... It's unexplored. I can't really see where it's at. So... Let's put that there. And let's put our first food storage. Where am I going to probably... This think will be probably where we're putting our first trapper. Wait a minute. Let me take this one out. And I'll put the food storage there. And I'll put the stockpile sort of over in here. There. And this, let's see. We're gonna pick up those two berry bushes right there. Now, is there any... I'm gonna have them pick that up. And also this, is they're awfully close to my campsite. And let's quickly change so as to keep the majority of these things out of our campsite. So when they pick those up, they'll be taking those over there into my stockpile. Now, a plane flying through the sky just... I'm not sure why I've got that. I'm not sure what that means exactly. I don't think I've ever run into that. Okay. Looks like our water situation is fixed. At least for the time being. Now I've got to get my trapper going. And again, I can't put this... I'll put this right in there. I don't think I have room enough to get the fishing pier in there. Yeah, see, it's still too much of it's unexplored. But maybe with having my campsite here, it will open up faster for me. Okay. We'll see. Oh, I need to get my medical tent built. And I think I'm going to put that, well, I've got a ways to go to remove that. So I guess I'm putting that there. And I also need to build a few of these. Now, I don't want them... I think I should put them... This has already got some pollution. So I'm going to put them... We're just going to start with 2 of those for now. Because after all, we're going to have to be cleaning them up and doing everything we can to keep them going. We've got 1 plastics here, 1 metal. I don't see any extra ones. Hopefully there'll be something up in those areas. There's our trapper. Okay. Now we'll... This is 65%. 69, 70. Okay, what about over in here? Oh, that's not near as nice. So let's stay with that. Ooh, 73. 74. We're gonna stay right there. I know that's not the greatest, but it's not bad at all. Okay, and we have... I'm trying to accept them. Doesn't seem whatever a choice I make. I'm really confused about that. I've never actually seen that before. At least at this point in the game. And I don't know why it's popping up like that. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got our water, at least for the time being, under control. Let's go ahead and get this area down in here. Get those picked up first. Now I'm going to need to get started on building shelters. And I need to put in my burner. I'm just going to go there. And then that means my tents. We'll build 4 like that. And I am gonna get my scrapper going first, which I will put down in here. I just don't understand that. I mean, is it? It's a sort of notice you get when you get people showing up at your gate, but my gate's not built yet. So I shouldn't be getting additional colonists at this point. I've got everybody into shelter, though. Let's see. How is my hunter doing? That's the food storage. That's over here. Wow, that's jumped up to 98% efficiency. Excellent. I'm just going to leave that alone for now. Okay. I do want to put one person on as a steady carrier. There's our scrapper. And we're going to move that work area to there. Now, I don't know. I do want to build my fishery when I can. But maybe trying to decide which. I've got actually quite a few nice lakes. This is more or less like a pond or something. Something, I don't know if I could get one in there. That's a bit rocky and rough there. Definitely off this sort of thing would be very nice. I don't know if I see anything. I suppose I could go one here, but then this is not that big of a lake. So I kind of like that spot there, but that's reaching quite a bit. I can actually see this scouted circle expanding on this one. That's really interesting. I've never seen that before either. Okay, what I do need to get built next is my logging camp so that we could start getting firewood. And I am going to put that as far as I can out in here. And that means I am going to put another stockpile there. Looks like they are getting these berries collected. We'll get enough metal for that fairly soon. Let's see. I guess we're going to put it there like that. Okay. And repair. And repair. Now, start going after some lumber for our firewood. Can I put... It's still unexplored there. It's almost in there. I know this is probably opening up enough. I could put a fishery in here. I'm debating over that. Thing is, I fear if I'm putting one in... Okay. Let's see, there's... I've got one person I could put to work in there. It just is... Every time I've tried to build one really this early in the game, they tend to burn it down. I hate to say it that way. They damage it to the point where it's destroyed. Well, we can try it. It is just planks and concrete. I can't put it there. It's not extremely efficient there. It's not horrible though. It would be a source of more protein. Of course, I can always move it later. Especially... And we have a baby! Wonderful. Wow, it's up to 99% efficiency now? I'm not complaining. I'll take it. But... This is still unexplored. Well, here comes our fishery. And we're going to see there's a commotion in the camp. Yes, we're going to build our makeshift ladder. Wonderful. And there's our fishing pier. And I think I will... And we're getting a pandemic. Can I put down that other water fountain yet? Well, we're going to build that next. They're going to drink a fair amount of water whenever there's any sort of sickness going on in the camp. So in addition to when a heat wave, this is going to be disabled during those. That's one of the disadvantages to having this. But it is quite useful. Better check these. Eh. Well, they got repaired, and now they're getting dirty. Okay, I think here comes our other water well. That will help. I only have my one. There's our pandemic kicking in. And there's our other water well. So at least we're not going to have a shortage of water to contend with. Okay. I think I have enough metal just about. Let's see, what is it I need for the gates? Yeah, it's 30. Just about. Oh no, what's this? Someone's been stealing planks. We're gonna leave that alone because that will increase happiness. It's not that many planks that we would recover. Let the kids have some fun. And we are getting some firewood. Excellent. I'm going to let them get up to 40 with the metal, and then I'm going to take our person off of the metal scrapper, and I'm going to build my plastics recycling. I was kind of hoping we'd find another hunk of metal. We always seem to run out of metal first before I run out of the plastics pile. I was kind of hoping I'd find one out in here, because that's one of the things I really hate stressing over, is not being able to have ongoing resources of those. And we've got 5 people infected. No, I have absolutely no science or checkpoints. So I can't do any research for nurses or medical training or anything like that just yet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my person off of there, though. I know it's not quite 40, but it's pretty darn close. And let's get... Whoops. That's not where I wanted it. Let's clean that. Okay. There's no trees. And our plastic, what's this? Oh, that's the food storage. That one's down there. There's one right there. I know I saw some plastic here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. I guess we'll put it right there. I'm not seeing. And we've died. Had someone die of an infection. Now, this is not one of those games where you're going to be able to keep everyone alive. You will have people dying of either old age or disease or something, an injury. There's all kinds of different things your colonists can die from. And that is the reality of things. And yes, you will need to develop a way of taking care of those corpses because, of course, the rotting bodies can contribute to contagion. That's where my persons died, right there. So I do need to create, and the burial pit or any of these other things will create pollution as well. So you don't want to put it too near any of your water sources or anywhere. So actually down here near here would be the best place for it. I know that's rather close to that pollution spot, but as I said, it's going to cause pollution anyway. I'd like to get it a little further away from it. But I think that's about... I'm going to pause it for right now, because right now I don't have enough people available to staff it once I build it. So I'm going to let it go for right now. Oh, we've had an intruder. Yes, go after that thief. And we've got some fish. Well, we are getting some fish on our own. It looks like our person we have working in here, and we've had another baby born. For once, we've got someone in there that isn't totally inept. Wow. And then I probably said that, and I jinxed myself. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well. Now, how much plastics do I need for the gate? Oh, it is just 15. So I could start that. I'm going to let them collect a bit more plastics. Then I'll take that person off of there so they can help work on moving everything over to the gate and getting that built. Yeah, they're working away on that. I do think this idea of putting the campsite back here, that worked out pretty well. It means we're getting a lot of this back in here opened up much faster without the scout towers. Well, that's a little trick to keep in mind. Unfortunately, I don't see any metal or plastic just yet. I still, when I get my chance to build my first scout tower, it's going to be near the gate, simply because I like having that there, so I can upgrade it into a guard tower whenever I get that unlocked. And that needs to be cleaned up. Not quite dirty enough yet, but